So you want to buy a house. Let's say it's a $300,000 house and you have $5,000 in the bank and you need 5% for a down payment, 15 grand, right? So you're short $10,000. What do? Well, there are a lot of different ways to get into a house, and one of the most common ways a lot of people use to get the money for a purchase on a down payment is what we call gift money, right? What is gift money? Well, gift money is basically money that you get to have that you don't have to pay back. And usually that money comes from a relative, someone like a mom, a dad, rich uncle, maybe grandpa and grandma who, they just wanted to help you out with buying your first time property, for your own house to live in, right? So there's a way for that to work. You can definitely use money from a family member for gift money on the down payment of your house. So there's a couple things that you want to keep in mind. Number one, if mom or dad has a stack of these, maybe a whole bunch of them laying underneath their mattress or in a safe at the house, don't take that cash and expect to walk to the closing table with your money to purchase that house, right? There's a way that you do this, and the right way is to have a paper trail. So cash from a family member to help you buy a house, it's a no-no. And that includes like digital forms too, like Zelle and Cash App and Venmo and those types of things. So those, no, you don't want to use those. But what you can do is transfer the money from someone's bank account into your bank account. We have a form called a gift letter that you use, and it makes it really easy to document how that money is being transferred. Basically what the bank's concerned with is they want to make sure that you are not buying the house and being bribed from, let's say, the seller or maybe the realtor or someone else involved in the transaction who might benefit financially from you purchasing that house, right? So that's the ultimate goal, right? So you call up mom, dad, uncle, grandpa, grandma, your brother, maybe you got a rich kid who made it in the movie business and they want to send you some money to help buy a house. That's all good. You can use it with all your types of primary residence loans like conventional, FHA, USDA, VA, all of those are good for it. You can even use it on a second home, which is great. You can also use it for an investment property, but only on a non-QM loan. If you're purchasing it as let's say you want to buy an investment property and you're trying to qualify with the lowest interest rates, a conventional mortgage loan, you gotta have your own money and you can't get a gift on that. But if you want to use a non-QM or a subprime type of mortgage product, a lot of those guys will allow you to get a gift to purchase that property as an investment property. So a couple of good things. Another thing you want to keep in mind is, let's say mom or dad has a cleaning business, right? Or maybe they're running some sort of business, or they own a lot of money in their business bank account. On an FHA loan, that's a no-no. Now, the parent can take the money from the business account and put it into their personal account and then give it to you as a gift, and that's no problem. So keep in mind about that, right? It's always got to come from a personal account. A business account's no good, so that's really important to use. Now, when should they give you the money? Well, that's a great question too. Like, maybe they don't think you're going to. Actually, I had this happen. The mom and dad knew that their kid wasn't very responsible with money. Usually, I guess because in the past they gave the kid money and they went out and blew it on just stuff that wasn't intended to be used for it. So that might be a situation, the parent or the person giving the money can wire that money directly to the closing attorney, and that way you don't have to worry about it. You can wire it also to your personal bank account. You can do a check. Just got to be some way that we can create a paper trail. So a couple things to keep in mind, guys. Right now we're in the thick of the spring market. It is hot out there. The housing market is on fire. It's really picking up. And if you are thinking about buying a house, you need to make sure you got your money in line. If you have any questions about how to come up with the down payment, how to structure the money for the down payment, man, I'd love to hear from you. Just keep in mind, you don't want to get a big stack of these $100 bills. Mr. Benjamin Franklin is not going to be your friend if you show up to closing with a bunch of those guys. So hit me up. Love to hear your comments. Hope you have a great day. Thanks.